In this video, we have 6 sleeper spec books, all with a first cover appearance. Stay tuned.
Bry's Comics.
Pre-sales are live for We Live Age of the Palladians #1, the Bry's Comics exclusive by Johnny Desjardins. I'm filming this video in advance, so I'm not sure where we're at with sales, but they were going very quickly when it first launched. So you can check that out over at bryscomics.com. Also, we have a giveaway on deck. Subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, and like this video, and you're entered to win the February YouTube giveaway, which is Amazing Spider-Man #289 in a CGC 9.4 with white pages. Also, if you sign up for the newsletter at bryscomics.com, you're entered to win Amazing Spider-Man 362 in a CGC 9.6 with white pages, and every month you stay subscribed, you're entered to win a free slab. This video is also in collaboration with Key Collector Comics, and if you download the Key Collector app and use code BRYSCOMICS, you get a free 2-week trial of the app. Also, I have a huge live sale planned for this Friday. If you're watching this today, it comes out Friday, February 18th, starting at 3 p.m. Pacific time over on my Instagram page. We're going to be joined by Minor Keys, Steven from Minor Keys. If you guys aren't following him over on Instagram, make sure you do so. He's got some major keys, believe it or not. He's going to be DJing the event. It's always a lot of fun. I've bought like 2 or 3 large collections. A bunch of stuff from those are going to be available at this live sale. I've got a bunch of shipments coming in from CGC as we speak. So it's going to be a banger of a live sale over on my Instagram page, and I hope to see you there. So in this video, we have 6 sleeper spec books that all have a first cover appearance. And first up, we have Warlock #15. And this is the first cover appearance of Gamora, and it's also the final issue of this Warlock series. It's the partial origin of Thanos, and it's the first appearance of Margar, Lamil Gore, Constable Trueheart, and the Ancient Traveler. So there's a lot going on with this book, but I am just a huge fan of this Jim Starlin cover. There's so much going on here. First of all, you have that early character design of Thanos, and I'm a huge fan of the way Thanos appeared early on in comics. And then you have Warlock front and center, of course, and Gamora just gets this tiny little bottom right corner of the cover. And this is how you can tell I'm a huge Gamora fan, is even though she's kind of washed out and so tiny on the cover, I still think that they managed to make her look badass. I almost think the fact that she's only partially revealed, that your mind has to kind of fill in the blanks, and I think that makes her look even more badass. And I have plenty of material up here to fill in those blanks of what she looks like. And then as an added bonus, we get Pip the Troll smoking a cigar in the true Pip the Troll fashion right there on the cover. And right now, CGC 9.6 goes for about $200. And I think further appearances of Gamora and Pip the Troll in the MCU will boost sales a little bit higher. Nothing too crazy, but the main play here is just an awesome cover. Next up, we have Warlock #12, and this is the first cover appearance of Pip the Troll and his origin. And it was actually really hard to determine for this video what the first cover appearance of Pip the Troll was. I couldn't find that info readily available anywhere, so I had to look at every single early appearance of Pip the Troll and see when was the first time he actually appeared on the cover. And Jim Starlin really did this character justice on this one too, because we have Pip on the cover there sitting on top of a character named Heater Delight. This issue is also the first appearance of Heater Delight, and he's smoking a cigar and drinking in true Pip the Troll fashion. Heater Delight is a prostitute against her own will, riding around in a pleasure cruiser, and she commissions Pip to free her from her bonds and defeat the pimp that's holding her hostage. He succeeds and was hoping to get lucky with Heater Delight, but at the last minute, Eros swoops in and claims her as his girl. It's a really funny story. It's totally worth reading, in my opinion, especially as we gear up to get Pip the Troll and Eros in the MCU. I kind of wanted to get some more, background of these two characters and refresh my memory. There's some really awesome characters. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they develop them as characters in the MCU. And this book saw a huge spike when we saw Pip and Eros in the post-credit scenes and the Eternals, but I don't think people realize that this is his first cover appearance because that information wasn't listed anywhere and nobody was listing this on eBay as his first cover appearance. But I think as people start to realize that, the desirability of this book will go up even more. Next, we have Strange Tales 167, and this is the first cover appearance of Contessa Valentina Allegro de Fontaine. And this book is collectible on many different levels, which is why I think that it's undervalued. First, we're going to get more of Contessa in the MCU, and when we do, this book will spike a little bit. And second, it's a classic Jim Steranko cover and has been coveted for years because of that fact alone. A CGC 9.6 had a peak sale of $1,434 back in 2009. Because of the cover art alone, a sale that hasn't even been surpassed since Contessa debuted in the MCU. And my point here is just that this book has always been collectible on cover art alone. And the third thing that this book has going for it is the patriotic theme. There will always be collectors that hunt these patriotic covers. Next up, we have Doctor Strange number 175. This is a triple key. We've got the first cover appearance of Clea, Charles Benton becomes Asmodeus, and it's the first team appearance of the Sons of Satanish. But the real spec here is the first cover appearance of Clea. I have a ton of faith in this character. I went back and read some early Doctor Strange stuff to get a good feel for the character of Clea, and she has been in so many comics and issues and crossovers related to Doctor Strange. She plays a huge role in the Doctor Strange mythos. It's truly surprising that she didn't show up in the first Doctor Strange movie, that a lot of longtime collectors and readers were kind of expecting that to happen. But now she has been rumored to appear in the next Doctor Strange movie, rumored to be played by none other than Charlize Theron. Not to mention that Clea is getting her own solo series as the Sorcerer Supreme here in just a few weeks. So if you've been around the spec game for a while, you know that rumors like this are more likely just straight up leaks about what's going to happen than rumors. And this is a great one because no one was speccing on this book. So it's a total sleeper, largely because of the info of it being her first cover appearance wasn't readily available. It wasn't on Key Collector until recently when I researched this video, and not a single listing on eBay has this book described as the first cover appearance of Clea. People just don't know. Stay tuned for a future video about how to grade raw books that was inspired by the listings for Doctor Strange 175 that are currently on eBay. It's like the Wild West out there, guys, with these graders overgrading their books on eBay. So make sure that you really look at the picture so you know exactly what you're going to get. Next on the list, we have Avengers 175. This is the first cover appearance of Korvac, and Key Collector announced that 2 inside sources have confirmed that Korvac will appear in multiple upcoming MCU projects. There still hasn't been any official confirmation from Marvel, so this is the best type of spec, in my opinion. Confirmed enough to bet big, but not confirmed all the way, so there's still lots of room to grow. This book is a very affordable in lower grades, and even at the 9.8, a CGC 9.8 peaked at $220 for a 9.8, and the most recent sale was $155. Avengers number 144. In this issue, Patsy Walker, who was formerly Miss America, becomes Hellcat, and it's also her first cover appearance as Hellcat, and an awesome cover at that. Hellcat has a long history in comics, and even in recent years, she has had many different solo-titled series, and of course, she debuted in the Jessica Jones series on Netflix. Prices peaked when that happened back in 2015, but the most recent sales are actually below the Netflix peaks of 2015, and Marvel hasn't given up on this character in the comics in recent years, which gives me faith that maybe they will revive her in the MCU. In the meantime, you get one hell of a cover to look at. Don't forget to head over to brycecomics.com and sign up for the newsletter for your chance to win a free slab this month is ASM 362 and a CGC 9.6. And while you're there, check out the new exclusive covers by Johnny Desjardins for We Live number 1, Age of the Palladians number 1, White and Black. Subscribe to the channel, comment on this video, and like this video for your chance to win Amazing Spider-Man 289 and a CGC 9.4. And don't forget to head over to my Instagram this Friday, February 18th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time for a live sale. We'll be joined by Steven from Minor Keys. Go give him a follow if you haven't already. I really hope to see you there. It's going to be a blast. What better way to spend a Friday night than spending 4 hours looking at hot key comic books at below fair market value? I can't think of a better way. It's always a lot of fun, and I hope to see you there. Bye.
Bryce Comics.